Welcome. I'll be reacting to Blake's 7, Season 3, Episode 12. Couldn't help but see that this is titled Death Watch. So, I'm expecting some Mandalorians. This is the way. This is also a commentary. It is not a market substitute. Please support the original, currently on BritBox.
Control, this is passenger liner Teal Star. We do copy. Go ahead.
Teal Star, this is Teal Control.
Whoa.
We have a message for one of your passengers, priority code 9.
What a design.
Please instruct your computer to receive and decode.
The first-class dining salons on levels 1 through 5 are now open. Dinner is now being
first-class
served
dining.
in the first-class passenger levels 1 through 5.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I thought you were.
What? Is this the future? She said Tarrant. His hair is gray. I have questions.
Seen you on the Vizcasts, of course. Oh, stupid shoes. Why is fashion never practical?
Oh no.
I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, you did.
You surely can't think I was involved.
Mm-hmm.
Just a coincidence.
I love his blaster.
How did you know?
The stumble.
It was kind of
A
obvious.
deliberate fall can look accidental, but it never feels right. Particularly not as your friend here is a citizen of the Vandor Confederacy. As I assume you...
What is going on?
As first champion of the United Planets of Teal, you're a valid target. But you might just be better.
Don't do it!
Will Dieter Tarrant report immediately to the flight deck, please?
Dita. Definitely not a twin, even though they look alike because the hair. Like an older brother. Unless this is also an alternate reality. Do they have alternate realities on this show? I don't know. That's the problem with sci-fi. There's too many possibilities. We're going to pause to appreciate Dana's lounge suit, which is incredibly comfortable looking. Look at that fabric drape. She always has the best outfits. All right, Tarrant in the back. That's a no. Avon, looking sharp. I love that Villa and Aurak are like best friends now.
What this electronic pain is trying to say
Is that unless we get a break, there's going to be a fatal foul.
Right.
Where do you... Oh, I see. You got all that information from Aurak out of a sense of duty?
Dedication, selfless devotion to the welfare of his comrades.
What's so strange about that?
Where's the party, Villa?
Oh, come on, Villa. Your sales pitch is a failure. Why not just tell us what it is you want to do?
After Aurak had told me about the dangerous situation that was developing,
Yes?
I did do some check. That the United Planets of Teal and the Vandor Confederacy are at war.
Same time period. The other Tarrant just looks like him. So I'm going to go with the older brother theory. Unless he's a clone. We have established cloning technology in this universe. Oh, good gracious. Tarrant clones everywhere? That's a nightmare.
Have I missed something?
No, there's Callie. She looks amazing.
Am I to understand that you wish me to act as a Vizcast relay?
That is what you are to understand.
Ooh, oh, poor Aurak.
If someone doesn't tell Dana and me what all this is about, we're going to get very irritated.
Yeah, and me too.
Girls, it's fiesta time.
Oh, okay. New theory. They were talking about champions. What if this is like gladiator fighting? And they're getting their snacks out right now, which is awesome. But anyway, it could be like a combat one-on-one, and everyone else just watches, and then whoever wins the war. All right, back to snack hour. Looks like blueberries, crisps, kind of like margaritas. Not sure what's in the other glasses. Almost like a seaweed salad. But they have salt rims, so I don't know. And that's a lot of drinks there.
There's rules and honor and chivalry and all that sort of thing.
That
Oh my
makes all the
goodness.
difference, of course.
It does to us. Outsiders are welcomed as honored guests and accorded the status of neutral observers. As long as we abide by the
nice.
rules of the convention, both sides will protect us.
Oh, I love this idea. I mean, not the fighting to the death part, but the being safe and partying part.
I haven't seen you move that positively in weeks.
Is that
It'll be a
Turkish
big
delight?
occasion.
A ritual.
It does kind of look like it. kind of powdered sugar covered squares. It's pretty small. What's everyone's favorite Turkish delight flavor? Team Rose.
The ultimate excitement, watching two men kill each other.
Yes. No. On reflection, that would seem to have a somewhat limited appeal, as ultimate excitements go.
Well, there's obviously more to it than that.
I am now picking up a public viscast transmission.
Oh, Villa. I love how he has like the entire picture. He's like not even.
Space. The final frontier, as it was once called. A weightless, freezing...
I was just about to pause after the space to go, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Liberator. Its continuing mission to, I'm not sure, have fun each week.
Exact recreations like these you see are controlled by the combat computer.
Okay, so like Hunger Games.
We'll each enter the chamber through a door like this.
Well, what do you want me to say? It was your usual delicate mixture of enthusiasm and dignified cliché.
I love you too.
I love that we're
What's
getting
next?
behind the scenes.
You mean you've forgotten? I don't know why we bothered to rehearse. You've got it.
This is great. Just like the random people behind the scenes. Oh, there's the cameras. That's so neat.
He killed Rakoff in a private challenge and was automatically proclaimed first champion of the Vandal Confederacy.
I don't know, Max. Smells like a setup. Those two tried to kill me on the Teal Star.
Their arbiter is a High Council member, so is ours. They're both beyond reproach.
And the neutral.
Are they? Why do I feel like we're going to know and recognize the other person?
I don't believe it. Serverland
What?
is supposed to make sure everyone sticks to the rules.
Oh no. I do love her outfit though, but she's like the worst arbiter they could possibly have chosen.
Her idea of chivalry is never to shoot a blind man in the back. I completely forgot about your father.
I
Villa.
expect Serverland has too.
I'm sorry, Dana.
One of these days, it'll be my pleasure to remind her.
I am glad that we brought her father back into this though.
We are in the right.
I know him, don't I?
Will you abide by the convention?
I will.
Villa.
He left Earth a long time ago.
Who is he?
He's my brother.
Oh.
Del Tarrant claims to be your brother.
Afterwards, maybe. Is that it?
That's it.
Right. Time to charge up the sensor net.
What happened between those two?
I'm pointing the gun at a man sitting in a chair. Is that really how I look?
Welcome to my head. What's at stake? What happens to you if Dieter loses?
The convention will require us to surrender 2/3 of our fleet and 3 of our planets.
I like that she still has her margarita or whatever it is. Oh, she changed outfits again. Even her nails are black to match. Nice.
Somewhere along the line, there is going to be a major violation of the convention.
Really?
You will let them fight it out for a little while, and then your battle fleet will move in to mop up the remnants.
I think of you as a future friend. Threatening an arbiter.
These two have such an interesting relationship. Even though they've always been on opposite sides, they've also had this instinctual attraction for each other. I mean, I get it. I do. It's Servalon. I'm just worried that someday it's going to blow up in their faces.
Transmitting signals from the microsensors.
Right.
She grab a handful of them. There you go. Oh, this outfit.
Have the drink set up, Max. We'll celebrate, eh? 3 of us.
Why do I feel like he's not coming back? Also, why do I like his brother more than him? I don't know. He has this sense of maturity and honor about him.
And Tarrant will be an instinctive judge of his brother's actions.
You're a natural fighter, Dana. You will be an instinctive judge of the other man.
This is very Hunger Games.
You get 1 free shot, Tarrant!
Why would you give away your position like that? And you can't exactly hide in that outfit. It's so reflective. It's probably deliberate to make the combat shorter. Yeah, don't waste your bullets. Wait until you can clearly outflank them with a nice line of sight. I don't know this gun model well enough to know how many he has left. But that was at least 3 he wasted there.
Holster your gun, I'll meet you out in the open, face to face. Fast man wins.
I say it's a trap.
Well, have you got the stomach for it?
Seriously?
All right.
See, I respect his brother. He has a real sense of honor.
I missed you, little brother.
Tarrant! 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 I'm sorry, Tarrant.
He should have killed him when he had the chance.
But where was the rule violation? Dana must have seen something, right?
No anticipation. He waited for things to happen and then reacted to them.
That the one called Vinny is not human, but is in fact a highly sophisticated android.
Oh, I see.
Which allows any of the arbiters to call for a medical examination of the winning combatant.
And Servalan's going to do that.
Silent, all of you. Or I'll kill her now. To imagine how my father felt. Just before you killed him.
Vinny's the best I've ever seen. You don't stand a chance against him.
Yes or no?
The poor Max.
In that time, you must reach the center of the gallery.
I mean, you have to admit, Tarrant is brave. I wouldn't want to do this. They are reusing the set. Makes sense.
Vinny!
The new weapon that disintegrates handily. Dana knows what she's doing.
There's an arms manufacturing cartel that looks highly promising as a candidate for co-conspirator.
Yes, particularly since one of its directors happens to be a member of the High Council.
But there is nothing we can do.
See.
Well, as a matter of fact, our legal advisor,
Orak.
Orak, suggests that as Servalan called for a medical examination that never in fact took place, the result of the contest between Vinny and Dieter is technically void.
Oh.
If you lodge an objection, that contest will have to be fought again.
Oh. I like
Of course.
You make it clear from the outset that Teal will require a medical examination of both contestants before the fight. According to the rules of the Teal-Vandor Convention, you are now the new first champion
Oh
of Teal.
no.
I think we should leave now.
Bring us up, Callie.
Oh dear. It seems like they introduce somebody's sibling only to then kill them off. Pattern continues. I really liked Terrence's brother. Fascinating story, though. I would really like to delve more into the culture of Teal. It seems pretty incredible. A sense of chivalry and blood feuds. Dueling is like totally normal. I can kind of see where they're coming from. Why would you have this huge all-out war with all these casualties and the poor civilians getting involved when you can just have 2 people with 1 casualty? It does take a lot of trust, though. Willingness to step down if your champion loses. As interesting as it was having Terrence's brother involved, I almost feel like he didn't need to be, in that this would have been just as interesting a story if we didn't know anyone on these planets and it was just Avon kind of smelling a rat and going, what is Servalan up to here? Honestly, Villa was my favorite in this episode. He was just kind of in the background pouring drinks the whole time, and this whole thing was his idea, of course. And then his kind of friendship with Orak, even though they tease each other, I really like.